Go.
So I'm pretty sure you know our mission statement at heart, but I want to know your personal statement or your personal mission statement as president. What would that be?
My personal mission statement is experience VSA the way I did. So when I walked into VSA, I walked through those doors and instantly I was greeted by Susan, by Ayla, and everyone. So everyone was so happy, they were so open. Normally I'm a shy person, but I mean like VSA made me not shy. I felt like instantly, oh my god, these are my people, even though I'm Filipino. But this year, when I was historian, I would try to talk to people, but then I felt that shyness again, and I kind of felt lost. And I don't want other new members or people that stayed with us to feel lost also. I want them to feel the passion, the excitement, the energy that VSA had when I was first coming in.
So with the number of people in cabinet and every person having different personalities and views, there is a possibility of conflict. I believe these internal conflicts can be detrimental to the function of the cabinet, either at that moment or in the long run. How would you go about preventing these conflicts or dealing with them when they are present?
The way I deal with conflict is I personally would take a step back, assess the whole situation, and then see if I messed up, which in case is majority of the time. I'd get their point of view on why they think it would happen, like what Brandon said earlier. See what was going through their head, try to work out a solution between me and someone else, or me and a whole board. It doesn't need to be personal, because I know with conflict, it may seem personal, but what Eileen and I would want to do is stress the difference between work relationships and friendships. So like, we can have arguments in board to get a common goal done, but in the end, we'll just go back together as friends, and then like, sorry, well, like, what's cramping? But in the end, we're still one family, we're still friends. What happens in VSA board does not need to extend beyond that.
So motivation is always the biggest thing of being part of board. How do you plan on keeping not just your board motivated, but yourself and your co-motivated? And yeah.
So, being me, I am serious like 5% of the time. The rest of the time I like to joke around. It's weird because, I mean, being a leader, you're supposed to be serious. You have to sometimes lay down the law. You gotta say, hey, we're gonna do this. I'm sorry if you have another opinion, but we'll work a way around it. But I'd rather be on a board that's fun and less serious than one that's structured and like, you need to get this done, you need to go through this many people to get like an event done. So I will work with board to see how they will work with that, if they also agree that having fun on board is a good motivation to like keep going, to not burn out, because I know that happened to me a lot this semester. I didn't show it to anyone, but I was dead. Making videos was kind of hard, but when I got burnt out, I just said, why am I here? What is it that I want to do? And I'm here for VSA. When times get tough, I always think back, there's people in VSA that need me. I need VSA. So I would try to push that onto the rest of the CAB to get them motivated. We need VSA, and VSA needs us.
A good leader motivates their members. I'm sorry, I was eating a cookie. How will you motivate others?
VSA needs us, and we need VSA. No, I'm kidding. there's a lot of things that go behind the scenes in VSA that our members don't see. So I mean, it's not bad that they don't know, like, the real hardships of VSA. But if they do, like, I wouldn't say they would have more appreciation of what we do for them. That sounds pretty bad in my opinion. But I think what will motivate regular members is the passion that we put out and that what we show them, to be open, to socialize, to, I mean, even in the Prezi, like I make the Prezi almost every week. I like it because it's fun. It's my own creativity. I try to make it less professional and more like, oh, this is actually fun. I guess what motivates people to go to events, to go to GVM, is the hype. Like with Timo this year, he was our head man in my team. He got me to, he was the one that I thought, this is why I'm here for VSA. It's the people. And I feel like others will do the same.
We don't have any more time for questions. But did anyone have one last question?
Right.
Oh, two. So I know this hasn't really been touched on, but how do you plan on keeping in touch with alumni and making them come back to VSA, or to come back to VSA?
So I actually don't know much of our alumni, but I'd ask our older VSA members who they are, what they're doing, what they plan on doing. With our student advisors, I hope that they would know more of our alumni more than I do. So I need them to help me connect with them. I'd also ask other orgs how they talk with their alumni. I know one org has 2 newsletters. They have one newsletter to the GVMers and one newsletter to their alumni. So I think that's really cool to do, so that when you graduate from San Jose, you're like, oh, I'm done with VSA, there's nothing I can do. I want them to still be part of our family and to connect with them.